I'm trying to get, like, the egg EXP. I've got 4 incubators now. I feel like that's enough. That I can start cranking out eggs as fast as I can find them. Or at least I hope so. As long as I come back with like less than 4 eggs per trip. Okay. It's my fault for wandering too close. Now you drown. Gentle Vibes, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. Doing good? Masana says stop resisting, right? I probably could have handled this situation better. Hit him with the laser. Feel a little concerned for the person who's unconscious and underwater right now. I think that straight up counts as a murder for me. How you doing, water guy? All right. So we just straight up did a murder. But to be fair, I feel like they started it. I just wanted to check out this little island to see if it was worth noticing. See a beacon. Like, is there anything over here? Like a treasure chest? Not that good. Alright, no, this place is kind of lame. Alright, cartography-wise, we need to explore this coast a little further south. We're mapping out the entire world, and it's going pretty well. Really what I want are more dungeons, though. Like, catching bosses is how I'm grinding EXP. It's not working great. I need a better strategy. Shove. Just looking. I don't see any more dungeons. Those Rayhounds out there, the kind of black dog with a yellow lightning tail, can do a double jump as a mount, which is a lot of fun. That is cool. I've got a Rayhound back home. Now, are they fast? Like, I think Univolt is the fastest general runner I've found so far. And I feel like mount speed being super low is one of the biggest problems the game has. Everything else I found feels like it's much slower. I need like Pokemon bicycle speeds, you know? Like, give me speed to the point where like I can barely control which direction I'm going. Ooh, more treasure. Didn't miss any spots, did I? Not really. Well, you can have up to 3 speed passive spills. Yeah. I know somebody who's done that. Ooh, a large one. If you can find one of the speed bonus, then breed it with another to get really, really fast pals. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we haven't tried breeding at all. I feel like that's a whole commitment on its own. Maybe that's what I should be doing, though. We should at least play around with it. There was another Pokemon game that came out fairly, well, not too long ago, called Temtem. And I really got into breeding on that one. That was before I was a streamer. And, like, you know, my time was all my own. And so, like, I would grind for hours getting pals with the perfect stats. Not pals. Temtems, I guess. Tems? Something like that. And, yeah, I feel like that would make for a real boring stream. And so, like, part of me is nervous to start getting into it on this stream. But at the very least, we should try it once. Let's see if we can find a dungeon, and then we'll try our hand at some breeding. I think we'll try our hand at some breeding. I might not even have that unlocked. Let's find out. Okay, so breeding. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Breeding? Breeding farm. Oh, yeah, we unlocked that years ago. Cake is required for breeding. That's been my experience as well. Now, how does one get a cake? Not for you. You have almost 400,000 hours in Ark in 2K and Rust. So you don't mind that kind of gameplay? Yeah, I cannot stay focused that long. Like, I've put maybe like 700 hours in Valheim, and that's about my limit. Like, that one was enough to keep me invested, like, basically the entire time. But I'm usually playing a new game constantly. Like, even this, like, I'm playing 3 or 4 games simultaneously. I've been playing this, Enshrouded, Sovereign Syndicate, and Moonbreaker, of all things. And even then, I'm like, none of these are really hitting the spot, and I want to find another game to throw in the mix. Luckily, Nightingale is coming out. You need cows and chicken pals to graze the ranch for milk. And let's see. Eggs, berries, wheat, make flour. Cooking on the fire once you have all the ingredients for cake. Understood. Operation Cake is in order. There's all these tiny little islands out here. Wonder if that's worth exploring at all. There can't be anything worthwhile out here, right? It's a trick. I mean, we got the bird for it. Really concerned that those are really far out there, though. You can buy some of those ingredients from the vendors. That's true. I've been pretty good about farming money with the money cats. Like, you can hardly tell I'm moving forward. I wonder what I'm going to find out there, like an egg? Is it worth it to fly to the top of this? Just south of the starting area, there's an area to explore. But that southeast ocean is empty. Eventually you hit a red barrier wall. Yeah, I'm not going that far. And, like, I did cheat to, like, Google, like, the giant tree that's in the background to, like, the northwest. Because I was like, there might be something cool out here. But if I fly all the way out here after like 45 minutes and find there's nothing, I'm going to be upset. And so I Googled it, and there's nothing at the tree. Or at least nothing worth visiting for. Whoops. That's not how you stop flying. Tiny egg. Alright, where's the nearest portal? Straight ahead. You rid a pal all the way to that tree? Oof. Yeah. I was real tempted to. I even like started swimming out there. Even got a saddle for a serpent to make it easier. You hit the wall before you reach the land and the tree is on. Hopefully they add it before the final game is released. I hope so. I'm really excited to see what tweaks they do to the game. Like, right now it's really basic. And like, they've got a lot of core fun stuff in it. But they could make this like the game of the year if by the end of the year they add all the cool stuff that I want. Me specifically. They should appease me. But like, there's a lot of good ideas and good functionality you could add to this game, and it wouldn't be too hard. Like, a little more story would be nice. Maybe a little more variety. Wumpo Botan. We're really close to getting those guys. We tried recently. It didn't pan out too well. Alright. We were going to breed some pals. Oh, hey, thank you for the... I got a subscription on YouTube. I shouldn't be getting those notifications here. I have a setting to, like, not send those because I get those a lot more frequently. But yeah, Jose, if you are watching, just coincidentally at this moment you're watching me on YouTube, thank you. Pretty soon I'm going to start streaming on YouTube and... Oh, I need fiber. $50 fiber. Oh my god. There's been a murder. That level 2 boar was like, I can take him. And then he got hit with the power of the sun. What am I doing? I'm overloaded. Yeah, I'm carrying way too much. Should have dropped stuff off before I started farming. Alright, let's get flour. We're going to need some cake. We got ingots. Is there milk in here? There's milk in here. Cool, cool. Ugh. A lot of milk. Just 200 pounds of milk, nothing big. Did you guys finish making these? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's crank out a few eggs. I don't even care what kind, just start cranking them out. What is this? Ice Blizzard Spike. Do I have an ice pal that I'm using? I can't remember. I don't think so. I think that might be one of my gaps. Okay, what was I doing? Fiber? I'll get fiber. I mean, we've done a pretty good job exploring the world. At some point, I explored all of the central islands. Like, every square foot. Like, we still need to explore this area. The desert seems to be the level we're at, so I'm exploring that. And then we've got the volcano, and this little bit, and then the snowy bit, and then I think there's like the little side areas, like strange ancient islands. And I'm curious about them, but not super curious. Like, I can't imagine there's anything super exciting out there. Like maybe a boss fight, maybe a dungeon. I don't know what level they are. Are you generating electricity with your wiggle? Alright, breeding farm? Breeding farm. Oh my god, it's huge. Alright. Yeah. I don't think the breeding farm needs like an assigned worker, so we'd drop it like up here. But I think we're gonna have to chop down all these trees. Oh, I can't roll? I'm going. Since I limited my circle around your PAL box, you can build up to 3 base locations. Well, the thing about that is I'm a little ways below the level I need to be to get the 3rd base. I could put like the breedery in my iron base. There's probably enough room for it there. Now, how are these guys gonna get up here? Maybe if I leave and come back, it'll just be magically built. They gonna take the long way up here? I think I see them staring at me, dreaming of helping me. Yeah, like the gobfin down there. They're thinking about it. Just glock at you. It's alright, guys, I got this. Just 2 more minutes of this. Moral support from below. Yeah. You got this. Yeah, it really bothers me that, like, the ideal location for a base is got to be, like, the least interesting base location you can think of. Like, you really just need a wide open, flat area. Which makes sense. That's where you'd want to build a base in real life of this size. But, like, there's this, like, fun little grotto in one of the marsh islands where I built my base in the other game, and it's beautiful. Like, there's a fruit tree, there's a dungeon, there's like an egg spawn, a treasure chest spawn. Like, it's the ideal place for a base, but like the pals have no idea how to get anywhere. They're constantly like falling to their deaths through the ceiling. The flying ones just give up immediately. And like the cave walls are too close, so I can't properly build my walls. It's a huge mess. Like even here, like I've got like a full semicircle and it's not enough room to put everything I need. I really wish like the semicircle would expand as you like leveled up. Alright. Not enough cake to breed. I feel that. Alright. So I need cake, and the recipe for cake is I'm missing eggs, and a decent number of them. Alright, so let's go to the store and buy some eggs. Living out my power fantasies in video games by going to the store and buying eggs. Finally, something I can achieve in real life. Got good items in stock? Are any of them eggs? Let's get 5 more. What? Alright, so, I mean, what do we breed? Who's the coolest pal we've got? Maybe this downtrodden guy? You breed a lucky pal, do its children become... Oh. Sorry, this gal. Do their children become lucky? Do they have to be the same type? Do they have to be sexually compatible? Like, is there an appropriate type to have these smash? I don't know. If I smash these two, what do I get? I have so many questions. Let's see, what do I have? I'm really curious what happens if I just smash, say, this male war sect and this lady gobfin together. Very curious what's gonna happen. Wait. Like, is it gonna be a good time? Who knows? We're gonna learn today. Alright, we need cake. I only want cake though. Alright. Let's not worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Not enough cake. Okay. I mean, I see this. I have the cake in hand. 1 cake per each egg the pair will make. Oh my god. How long does it take you to make cake? Cake box is on the right side. Ah, there it is. Breeding farm. But what if I just want to drop a dude in the dude slot? I think I have to do it here, but only if it's loaded up with cake. Best to use a pal with +3 fire.
What?
Oh. I see. I see what you're saying here. Okay, so let's see. No 1 fires around here. You're a +2 fire. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, I got 2s. So you're a 2. You're a 2. Alright, like that's a tolerable speed. Right? Right? Oh, I have to add the pals to my base, pick them up, and throw them in the breeding pen. Motivational leader, artisan, serious. Man, they're good. You're my egg planter. Block at you, I just keep around for style points.